Okay, today we are going to tackle my Procumbens um, Juniper, the big one I bought last month. Um, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a real hard styling. I think mostly what we're going to do today is we're going to get rid of what I don't want and the dead stuff, because there's a lot of dead stuff inside here and here. And I'm just going to try to clean it up some. Um, I'm not sure when I'm going to do a real good styling on it, but I don't know. I think I still want to look at it some. You know, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with it yet, but I think this will be the front. I was originally going to go with this as the front, but I think I like it coming this way as the front. So what we're going to do first, like I said, we're going to just get in here. We're going to try to clean out all the dead stuff, or some stuff that just does not work. Like this branch, not much to it. It comes down. That can be removed. All of these little ones in the back here can be removed. Most of them they're either dead or close to dead, and I don't want much in here anyways. And we got to clean up some of this so we can see the trunk. We want to see the trunk down here. We're going to have to clean some of this stuff out too. Front stuff, we might be keeping some of it. I do think there's going to be a gap in here, so we'll probably remove some stuff in there. But like I said, I'm going to first try to get in here and clean all this dead stuff out, or ones that are just not any use to us. Try to get in here. Because our ultimate goal of this is to get pads. Like this top. The top is not going to be touched much, but we do want to define some of this into more. I mean, there's a lot of almost individual paddings here anyways, but we'll want to clean out some of this stuff eventually in the middle. Clean it out. Now this tree, the top of this tree comes up at an angle like that, and then you see it comes up to right about here, and then it comes back down. There's a branch that comes down in here. Now these have to be, of course, trimmed back. One of these has to be chosen. It'll probably be the top one. This bottom one probably going to go, which will consist of this one and a couple branches back this way. But I like this. Turn this into a pad. We don't want it pointed, of course. You want to cut that off. These will be cut off. This will be cut back. Stuff like that. And this will be, I mean, not all my trees are, I would say, traditional bonsai, but this will probably be more of a traditional. Some of the stuff I can just go in here. It's so dead it just falls off. So before really getting in there, I can just get my fingers in here, just clean stuff out so we can see what we're doing. Yes, this is going to go. This bottom one is going to go. I see no reason for it. It makes the branch come down too far. I mean, this branch comes down. Kind of a no-no to a point, but like, you never completely follow the rules. Bonsai rules are meant to be kind of, I wouldn't necessarily say broken, but like tweaked. tweaked or interpreted maybe. Okay, so got one more branch left here. We don't need that one either. I just cut it off, cut it off quickly so I can get back in here, clean it up, and I have to clean it up just a little more. Back end of it sticking out a little bit. Should heal up nicely. Okay. Let's get some of this stuff cleaned out. Try to get in here. And this is hurting like crazy on this hand because I picked up a pan yesterday that was, the pot handle was hanging over a frying pan I was using, and I didn't think about it and picked up the pan. The handle was quite hot and I burnt some of my hand, so this is hurting a little bit, and I got a couple blisters on this finger forming today. But all in all, except for a little bit of pain, it seems to not be too bad in the couple blisters. Okay, got a branch here we don't need because it's completely underneath the tree, underneath this canopy up here. So this is a very exciting tree for me. I really fell in love with this, and I was delightfully surprised by the price. I mean, I expected when I went and asked the guy who owned the place, one of the owners, what the price was. I expected more than what I paid for it. So I definitely picked it up when it was lower than I expected. So if it's lower than I expected and I wanted it, depending on the price, probably gonna get it. And I got a couple of other trees I showed there. We're gonna get rid of this. Don't need that, because we're gonna clean this out anyway, so those we don't really need. Some dead stuff to move up here. I'm not sure about that one yet. We're not gonna. My rule of cutting when you cut a tree is, if you're not sure of it, don't cut it off yet. You can always give yourself some time to look at it, mull it over. I mean, you should study a tree before you do any kind of work on it anyways. Some trees take longer. Like this tree, like I said, this tree is going to probably, I'm going to probably want to sit on it a little longer before I really make drastic changes on it. I mean, I know I can get rid of a lot of this stuff, some of this stuff where I know I'm not going to need it. Again, if you know you don't need it, it's kind of better to get rid of it sooner than later. But I'm not sure. And here I'm just cutting the stuff that's going downwards. And I'm not going to worry about the tips of these pointed ones because they're going to be cut back at some point. So there's no reason to even mess with those things. I'm going to clean out. Now I'm cleaning out some little branches that I don't want. Some of them are at the edge, the bases of of branches. Some are just growing in the middle of nowhere. Like I said, just cleaning this out. Because even the branches, you want to be able to see some of that branch. You don't want to just have a big fluff ball that you don't see any of the branching. I mean, you want to see the inside of the tree a little bit. You want light to get to the tree, air to get inside the tree. get in here and flip out some more dead stuff and unwanted stuff here. We probably will. I probably will speed some of this video up. I mean, it's going to be probably longer than I need it to be, and I'll probably just ramble on too much. I don't know what people think about it. I sometimes some of my videos I do. I know I ramble on a bit. Okay. This top is very dense. Top of this is very, very dense. And I'm just getting in with these little pointy scissors. I love these scissors. Love my nice small scissors. I've never had a pair of scissors this small before. And my last ones, well, my last two. This was my last really good pair. But the problem is I dropped them. And you probably can't see it, but I dropped them and broke the one corner of them. So they're not the most useful anymore for just getting in there because they're missing, one side's missing the tip. I use them now as my, for cutting roots. And then these were ones I had bought. I just needed something. I got these cheap. These are a little big though. These have their place. And they're not bad scissors either, but they just don't look more, like the more traditional looking bonsai scissors. And they don't have a really sharp tip to them. They're a little more blunted, but they got their purpose at times. But I'm just using that tip to get in there and get some of this really small stuff I don't want in here out. I think I'm going to leave a cluster. I don't know if you can see this. Some clusters of little branches here. I might use one of those, so for now we will leave those in. If not, there'll just be a hole there. I think I'm going to remove this bigger branch too right next to it. I'm going to remove all the bigger branches next to that one. Be a little hole here, but we might want that hole. But right now we have a backup if we don't want that hole. Here, there's some. Sometimes I use my fingernail to get like little bugs out that I don't want. Here, I'm going to cut here because we got a pad that will most likely stay here. These are kind of, there's two branches here I think are a problem, and then we can open that up where we want to do eventually anyways. We open this up, this stuff will grow back in a little bit later. So we got that. Some small, dead and small. Here. So. I mean, overall, for what this has on it for growth, the inside dead stuff is not the worst. I have worked with junipers with a lot more dead insides than this. And there's quite a bit of stuff. There's dead stuff in here, and then there's also quite a bit of little growth in here. So. it's actually, I'm actually going to probably get, I mean, it's going to need some trimming, but going to get I'm getting a lot of spacing between this stuff already, just cleaning it out. Just cleaning out a few things that I don't want. Some places there's a little more bald spot that I want, but it'll grow in. I mean, if you've seen any of my ones on the cascading bonsai, you know that I've clipped that back, and it's the cascading juniper. You know, I've clipped that back, and it's come back just fine. Eventually, you know, I've opened holes in it, and then they filled in eventually. So yeah, I don't want to make huge holes in this thing, but it's got a good structure. It's not got a bad structure, so I don't need to go nuts on it like I do some. I have sometimes with some of my junipers, like thin stuff out. Again, I'm going through with my fingers and just kind of pulling the dead stuff out. Some stuff I don't want. Here, there's a bit of a hole here. And I think I'm going to make a little bit more of a hole because I don't want I don't want this, and I don't want this. So there's going to be a little bit of a hole here. This will fill in eventually. I mean, I want some of a gap there anyways, but this needs to fill in. These wouldn't have. These were more here. I need something more up here, so this stuff will fill in later. And I think at this point we were going to make this a 2-point part video. I'll be right back. I'm going to check the time. I'm going to check the video time. Yeah, we're going to make this a 2-part video because I've got a footage. I've got 24 already on the first thing, 20 on this one, and it took me 40 minutes, almost 40 minutes just to do this top. How long is it going to take me to do the rest? Probably another 40 minutes. So I will break this up into 2 videos and put them out individually. Because honestly, I got stuff to do too, and I also did a couple other videos before this. So I think I'm going to cut it there. Let's see, let's make sure I got everything on the top. I'll make sure we finish the top before we quit. A few things here and there. Take this edge out. This one. I want to clip this back a little bit. It's not sticking so far out. Same with this one. Through and just check that kind of stuff. Oh, we still got to take care of this real quick. Nah, I'll leave this for next time. I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet. We'll leave some time on this. I don't know how far I want to. So, yep, there would be the front. Yeah, that's going to be what I think is going to be the front. So, probably need a little bit of growth here. I do want to keep this open though in here to see the trunk. So that'll be all for now. We'll work on this another day. So if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, and I will see you next time. Oh, and if you have any suggestions for the tree, I'd be glad to hear them. Like I said, I'm not exactly completely sure of what route this tree is going yet. So we've got an idea of the front top, but the rest.